The cutest, cuddliest looking microorganism is also the toughest and most independent. The tardigrade, or by its cuter name, the water bear, can live almost anywhere in the world. In space, inside a volcano, in Arctic ice, and in deep ocean. But what about its relationship with other organisms and its behavioral responses to its environment? Biologists Kenzy Mohamed and Nicole Murdock have embarked on an awe-inspiring journey into the microhabitat of the tardigrade to capture and present to you live footage of the tardigrade's curious behaviors. Tardigrades have three basic states of being: active, anoxybiosis, and cryptobiosis. These behaviors change in response to internal changes in external cues. In the active state, they eat, grow, fight, reproduce, move, and enact the normal routines of life. Anoxybiosis occurs in response to low oxygen. When there is oxygen tension, the tardigrade puffs up and floats around for a few days until its environment returns to normal and it can resume active life. Here is a clip of that. As you can see, tardigrades have an avoidance response to dangerous conditions. Their third state is cryptobiosis, in which they shrivel up, turn into a dehydrated state called a ton, and paralyze most metabolic activity in response to the complete absence of water. Here is a recording of that. When a tardigrade's characteristic calcium carbonate stylets in their mouths pierce algae to release the cellular contents to eat, they elicit a herbivory response, in which the algae releases a chemical that makes the tardigrade not want to eat it. Tardigrades typically do not cooperate with each other. In fact, to indicate dominance and find food, if two tardigrades come into contact, they will fight each other and the winner will eat the other one. Naturally, tardigrades have unusual mating habits too. Males deposit sperm inside the cuticle of a molting egg-carrying female during an hour-long mating process that includes several minutes of the male approaching and getting into position around the female. Once he's in the right spot, the water bears engage in mutual stimulation until the male finally fertilizes the eggs. If no mating occurs, the females reabsorb their eggs. Natural selection favors tardigrades that are more resistant to fluctuations in temperature during this process because the temperature determines how quickly the offspring mature. Because tardigrades typically show hostile behavior to each other, let's instead discuss their cooperative behaviors with other organisms that increase their fitness. One example is bacteria that live in vesicles on the backs of tardigrades. Small molecules produced by bacteria pass into the tardigrade's body through the cuticle of the vesicles. The tardigrades utilize substances secreted by bacteria as a secondary energy source when food is not available. Observe the bacteria on the tardigrade's back.